As digital drifters, digital nomads, freelancers, location independent workers, there will be times that we will be working at an airport. So what is it like? Let me show you so you can prepare for the experience as well. It's your digital drifter Danea. What's the flow, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I'll be talking all about the digital nomad lifestyle here, about being location independent. So I'll be talking all about tips and advice, and so if you want to know more, please hit that subscribe button and also smash that bell icon so you can be notified of my next videos. I have lots of plans for this channel and I hope you'll be part of that. So guys, right now I'm actually at NAIA Terminal 3. I came from Cebu, traveled to Manila, and I'm going to Nagoya later this afternoon, but I arrived here around 8 a.m. and my flight to Nagoya is still at 3 p.m. so it's quite a long layover. So of course I won't just sit and do nothing, so I want to be productive as well. So of course I'm trying to my best to work here at an airport. But what is it really like? Well, let me tell you, it's quite noisy, it's quite very busy. There are a lot of people talking, a lot of kids crying, announcements on the radio, lots of chatter, very noisy. But if you prepare for it, I think you can do some work while at the airport. Okay, so eto na. Paano ba talaga maging productive sa airport? Tip number 1, bring your headset or your earphones like this. So you can work, because you really cannot escape the noise. I mean, nilibot ko na lahat tong restaurant area ng NAIA. Naghahanap ako ng cafe siguro na pwedeng you can work there where it's silent, but there's no such place. I also went to various corners of this airport, like near the CR or even near the chapel, hoping there will be a silent spot, but there's really no escape from the noise. The announcements on the PA is always there. Of course, you don't want to miss your flight as well, so you want to hear that announcement. So therefore, one of the small things that you can bring that will go a long way is definitely your earphones. So listen to your favorite music, or if you are, if you can afford those noise cancelling headsets, then better bring them because they will really help you. Tip number 2, find a spot where you can sit comfortably. Right now I'm at a cafe called Manila Life, and they have tables and chairs, so I just ordered this calamansi drink and I sat here for, I don't know, close to 3 hours now. So I'm just outside so I don't disturb the people inside their cafe. I'll show you the cafe right here. So yeah, find somewhere comfortable. If you don't want to spend money at a restaurant or at a cafe where you can sit comfortably, you can just find floor space to sit on, but find one of those with a column or a wall that you can pwede mong sandalan para your back will not hurt throughout the day, or after a few hours of sitting. You won't suffer back pains or neck pains. So basically, find a comfortable place to sit and do your work. Tip number 3, internet. Okay, let's talk about internet. In Mactan, Cebu, I am so used to having unlimited internet all throughout the day while staying at the airport in Mactan, Cebu. But here in NAIA, apparently you have a limit to the internet usage, so you can only use the free internet of the airport for, I don't know, an hour or a couple of hours. So it's really limited, and of course if you have a really long layover, then you need to do a lot of work, and since we are location independent, obviously we rely on the internet for our work. So to counter the limited internet at the airport, I suggest that we bring our own mobile data. So I think it's really important, and At the same time, public Wi-Fi, like those at the airport, are risky, so they can be hacked. So if you use your own secure mobile data, then you can minimize the risk. Tip number 4, guys. So at the airport, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it can be really cold. Like for example, this morning it was raining so hard, so I was really cold. So even if your destination is somewhere hot, like for example, I'm going to Nagoya, which is like, it's supposed to be summer there, and it's like around 38, 36 degrees Celsius, which is like hotter than Philippine summer. But at the airport, it got really cold. Inside the airplane, it got really cold. So it's really advisable to bring at least one warm clothing with you, like a jacket or a hoodie, you know, just to keep yourself warm and comfy while you are working, and you don't freeze to death, and you know, your brain cells don't freeze, and so you can think and you can write or you can code or whatever location independent work you're doing. So keep yourself comfy. Tip number 5. Working at an airport can be expensive. If you don't want to sit on the floor, or you know, at some corner, you need to go to a cafe or at a restaurant, you need to sit there, and of course you can just sit there without ordering anything, so you order something, and we all know that airport prices are on the higher end. So working at an airport can be expensive. So that brings me to my tip, which is, you know, be more observant of all the food or drinks on offer. There will be some affordable options, although affordable options would still mean around like 100 or 105, around that amount. But yeah, if you just go around, don't just settle for the first place that you come across, then you'll find more or less a budget friendly option. But then you can also do tip number 6, which is consider going out of the airport to work. So if you really have a long layover, you might want to consider going to a nearby cafe outside the airport where you can save. But then again, you also have to factor in the transportation costs from the airport to that place and back. So you just budget wisely, and it really depends on your needs, because if you really cannot stand the noise in the airport, then I suggest going outside to somewhere more quiet would be an appropriate thing to do. Tip number 7. So sitting down for a long time wherever you are, whether at the airport or anywhere else, will get you, tired. So at the airport, if you're sitting on the floor or at some corner somewhere, you might get leg cramps or back pains or neck pains. So to avoid that, do walk around. I mean, if the airport is as big as Naiya or even bigger, like in other international airports, then there are plenty of places to see. So do walk around, stretch your legs, have a bit of exercise. So, you have to avoid all of the discomfort that you will get if you're just working at the airport, because there will be a lot of discomfort if you're working in the airport, trust me. Finally, tip number 8, there will be a lot of crowd, guys. So as an introvert, I really am averse to crowds. They really make me tired, but there's nothing that I can do. So I think for me, when I think about it, it's like, fine, I'll get a headache from the crowd, I cannot avoid them, but I still need to work because it's work, and you need to finish your deadlines and submit whatever you need to submit and be productive wherever you are. So spending a long layover at the airport can be a serious waste of time if you don't get some work done. So yeah, you might be tempted to just walk around or sleep, but then your work will just pile up, and in the end you will still suffer. So there will be a lot of crowd, but we'll just have to make do. And in the future, if we really don't want to spend a long layover at the airport, then we can just make sure to schedule our flights to be more, closer to each other. But I got this flight as a promo, so promos are often weird schedules. So yeah, I'm just here and making the most out of it. So basically, if there's a will, there's a way. You can definitely work in an airport. You can get things done at an airport. There will be discomfort and some negative things, but you just have to push through and get things done, because that's what you are. You're a professional. Get things done. Those are my tips, guys. I hope you at least found some of them useful. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you hate or what you like about working in the airports, or any ideas or tips and advice you want to share for other digital nomads out there about working inside airports. Please feel free. I'd love to hear them as well. And thank you for watching. And yes, once again, please subscribe, like this video, and let me know what else you want to hear about the digital nomad lifestyle. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next digital drift.